season, Team 2K TV hits the virtual courts to take on you, the community, for Team 2K TV versus the world. This season, we decided to mix it up and send our resident My Team correspondent, Brian, to the Wolves for a one-on-one against a My Team community member. Take a look. It is time for another 2K TV versus the world. Now, first, I need to introduce who we have with us today. First.
And now, please welcome your new adult.
And a good, before we
Good evening.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. We've got DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Green. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. And for the Knicks, Bullock in the front court alongside Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Noel in at the 5. And the NBA with the long regular season, as we all know, are there things, Chris, that can make the season seem even longer or shorter for that matter?
Well, it depends. Are you losing or winning? Are you not seeing eye to eye? That's when the season really can drag on. When you're winning, like the cliche says, time flies when you're having fun. It's true.
Now, here's Quickly. He's looking for Noel and finds him, and it's good. 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. You have to bring much faster help than that.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Knicks with possession here. Walker with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And Noel gets to Quickly. Noel against Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Here's Walker. They get it back. And Randall throws it down.
Ooh, this is what makes Randall so special. His ferocity on the board. His admirable.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Vucevic.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Now here's Randall. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Now the Bulls with it. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Quickly uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Ball, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Up top, Randall. Shoots over to DeRozan. Rebound by the Bulls.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Count that one.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Noel. Toppin comes in for Randall. And it's Rose in for Quickly. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dosunmu. Good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bulls trail by 4. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Walker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Going in. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Ball. Walker with the rebound. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Down low.
White.
And Toppin throws it down.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You can count on Walker to find the open man.
From Kemba Walker.
And so here is Chicago, trailing here by 8. From deep three-point range. And the Bulls with another miss. DeRozan for 3. Doesn't go that time. So New York will take it the other way. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on. And in part, it was because of their rebounding.
Now Bradley following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. And that one's good, Caruso.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. Pass to Walker. Toppin with it. White's there. Toppin can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 5. It's DeRozan with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 5.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
And stolen by White. Here's Bradley. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Williams. For the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Walker. There's the steal. Here's Caruso. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. DeRozan scanning the floor. Fires the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide, ending the period with a 3-point attempt.
Well, one of the game's most electrifying dunkers is Obi Toppin. As he explains, the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
My dad's nickname is Dunker for Life, so he had a lot of trick dunks. Maybe I might pull out one of his dunks. We'll have to see, but he definitely had some tricks back then. I think I have better ones.
Yeah, he might. But Toppin's dad, a street ball legend, Greg, in New York City.
And I'm sure he's proud to see his son carry on that legacy in the NBA. Not only that, but playing for their hometown Knicks.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got White. Williams is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Bradley, and it's Caruso in at the 1. Now Rose, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. That is good, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Derrick Rose.
When you're a vet like Rose, you figure out ways to score inside, even as a guard.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
For the finish, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Now here's Rhodes looking at his point production. He averages almost 11 points a game. Robinson, that's good.
And he's so experienced. Tell me something else hasn't seen on the court. I mean, he reads the D like a book.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Knicks trail by 5. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. And New York making a change. Noel's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Nerlens.
Here's Rose. Noel passes to Quickly. Dishes it for Rose. For 3, Fournier. It's good from long range. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Oh, such a good player. Rose is very good at realizing when he should look to dish it.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Williams.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Here's Randall. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there. Clear contact.
Vucevic gets double teamed. Here's Green. It's blocked. Ball's knocked loose. Pass the ball. Back to Green. And stolen by Noel. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. And it's quickly missing. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the Bulls with another miss. New York trailing. Here's Rose. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
DeRozan for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it slide.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Toppin comes in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Kemba Walker in for Rose.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Kemba Walker traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And so here is New York, trailing by 2. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far.
He's hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter.
Chicago foul.
For New York, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Chicago has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Ball from long range. And again, no good by Chicago. Knicks have gone 7-9 on their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows is going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
Team foul.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here's Ball. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. A whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Walker finds Fournier. And the pass to Toppin. Clock at 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Green. White comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Caruso kicks to White. To stop the run. Tries to keep it alive. Fournier pulls it down.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Inside, here's Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And to get open is Robinson. Good work there as it goes. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Stolen by Robinson. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Caruso. And the first half is now in the books. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Evan Fournier led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Knicks. Bullock in the front court alongside Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Noel in at the center, locking down the middle. The Knicks leading by 7. To the inside, Noel. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Noel's got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks. Bradley against Randall. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Now here's Walker. 10 points for him. Quickly the pass to Randall. Ball with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu.
His first personal.
That is his first foul of the game. Rose, he's checked in quickly. The Bulls making a change here as well. Alex Caruso is checked in for ball.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls, another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now, here's Walker. D right on him. Outside Fournier. There's the feed to Randall. He kicks it to Noel. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's foul number 2 for him. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Off the inbound. Almost, but it rolls out. Chicago's got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Dosunmu. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Right side to Walker. To the right side.
Chicago foul. Javonte Green. That's his second personal. Third team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Impossible shot to guard because Rose continues to torment defenses.
And now the Knicks on the break. Up the floor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's got 14. For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The free throw drops for Dosunmu. And you'll quickly, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, Walker. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Walker. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. And that's now 18 points for Dosunmu.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Walker with the three. Green with the rebound. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. For the lead. And the layup is up and in. Dosunmu's got 20 points.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots at him.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. A 2-point game. Pass to quickly. And Toppin throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they can extend that play.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. Williams comes in for Green, and it's Kobe White in for DeMar DeRozan.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
They get the rebound. And White kicks to Vucevic. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 6 points.
Well, there's the range on Kobe White's jump shot. I mean, the defense has to pick it up with his looks.
Rose attacking, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
And New York making a change here. Randall's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in. Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. That one drops for him.
Step in the right direction. It's huge whenever Ball finds a way to capitalize from the mid-range.
Here's Quickly. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Knicks trail by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Rose missing. The Bulls have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Quickly kicks to Rose on the wing. Offline.
Very active player. It's fantastic watching Ball work hard to disrupt his man's concentration.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Bulls lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So for Chicago right now, we've got Lonzo Ball. Williams is out there with Vucevic. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Here's Rose after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. That one falls.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the knee.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Outside Fournier. Back to Rose. Shoots from the right block. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Williams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And the Knicks making a change here. Noel's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. DeRozan's checked in. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Left side Williams. Vucevic trying to get open.
And you want more of this when Randall makes an effort on defense. He's capable of blocking shots.
The offensive rebound. And Vucevic kicks the ball. 4 on the clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
They based their offense around the 3-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Rose can't hit. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Vucevic to the pass, the ball. Here's Vucevic. DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight for 3. Fournier. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Kemba Walker's checked in for Derrick Rose. Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Walker with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Noel. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Noel's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket. Bulls got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Walker, stolen by Ball. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. DeRozan leading the charge. Vucevic finds Green. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the paint. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's Green missing. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Knicks trail by 11. Walker, bounce pass. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's not going to get it easier than that. Don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
New York calls timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Good blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And it goes down 2 points.
He's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
To the middle, there's Noel. Fournier trying to break loose.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
Good at getting into the lane ball. I mean, you can see. How confident he is on the drive.
Knicks trail by 9. Here's Randall. Drives to the hoop. It's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Dosunmu. Back to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
3 points.
Vucevic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Ball against Walker. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Randall. No one near him. And again, it's New York.
Hey, the key is confidence, which is exactly what Randall displayed there, taking and connecting.
Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 8. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. And here is Dosunmu. That shot off. Walker surveying the floor. With the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And whenever the game is on the line, Walker is a great option to go to. He just has a knack for burying big shots.
Here's Dosunmu. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Hey, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And here they go. Feeds it to Ball. It's deflected. Green dishes to Vucevic. From 6 away, Randall with the block. Here's Quickly. And Vucevic pulls it down. From deep, Green off on that one. So the Bulls win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony,